Hey guys, welcome to a 4 Realms of Chaos battle report. This is a 40k battle report between the Las Vegas Open tournament winning list of Eldar and the Chaos and Chaos Demons on the other side. So over here, we didn't actually play in this Open, we just saw this list online and we want to try and go up against it. So I'm going to try and play a pretty competitive Chaos list, not that competitive at all. I only have 2 Helldrakes, but we're gonna see how this goes and if they can live up to their award-winning reputation. So this Eldar list went 8-0, and we're gonna go over the army right now. So these are Dark Eldar jet bikes, but Dez is gonna use them as his Eldar ones because they look much cooler. So here we go.
So the back row of 8 of the jet bikes, they're all warlocks. So one big warlock council. The left 3 are all equipped with shining spears, and that's them. The 2 front guys are Farseers. One of them has the Spirit Stone of Anath Land and Shard of Anaris. And they both also have shining spears. So that's the Death Star unit right there. Maybe re-rolling some 2-up saves for cover.
Yeah, we haven't done psychic powers yet, but each warlock gets 1 roll on the Rune of Battle, and these guys get 3 rolls on the Runes of Fate.
So over here we have 4 duplicate Wave Serpents. Of course, the Twin Link Scatter Laser and Shuriken Cannon. And inside all of them are 5 basic Dire Avengers. And lastly, but not least, we have 5 Dark Eldar Kabalite Warriors as the ally, and HQ is Baron.
So people put Baron in, you might wonder. It's because he gives the unit hit and run, gives him grenades of defensive and offensive, which is awesome. And he is a 2-up Witch Field or Shadow Field, so he's like a tank right at the front.
Okay guys, so for psychic powers, the 2 Farseers, the one with the stones got the Primaris, Executioner, and the Mind War. So no fortune on him, but the second guy has Primaris, Doom, and Fortune. So on to the Warlock psychic powers. This guy has Enhance and Drain. Second guy has Destruction Renewer, Enhance and Drain. Fourth guy has Protect and Jink. This one has the Primaris. The 6th one has Destruction Renewer, then Primaris, and finally Empower and Innervate.
Okay, on the Chaos side, I have Demon Allies. So this is a unit of 10 pink horrors. They took the Flickering of Tzeentch. Next, you got Fate Weaver right here. So for Fate Weaver, on his right head, I rolled Iron Arm and Puppet Master. On the left, I rolled Prescience and Sunburst. And he also has the Grimmer of True Names. He also knows all the lore of Change. Next, I have a Demon Prince of Tzeentch, and he is heavy because of Fate Weaver. He has 3 rolls into Telepathy. He has Dominate, Psychic Screech, Hallucination, and he also has the Staff of Change, giving him +2 strength. Next, I have a Chaos Helldrake with the Bale Flamer. Then I have another Chaos Helldrake that's red. He also has Bale Flamer 2. A unit of 20 cultists. Just base cultists. I just need some extra troops. Then for my HQ for Chaos, I have a Nurgle Demon Prince. He's a Cthulhu model, and he has no psychic powers at all, but he has a Black Mace. Then I have another HQ with Chaos. I have Karn with a unit of 25 cultists, all Mark of Khorne. So they all get Rage, Counterattack, and because of Karn, he gives them Fearless and Hatred. So these guys have 4 attacks on a charge, rerolls to hit, and Karn is just a beast in combat by himself. So they're a little scary unit right there. Okay, so here is the deployment area. It is Hammer and Anvil and Purge the Alien. So here's the deployment. Chaos is over there. My Helldrakes are in reserve. I have some cultists in the corner. I have Karn's unit right there, and then I have my Horrors and Fate Weaver and my Demon Princes huddled up together, touching that terrain piece right there. Over here we got Eldar, and we got that big biker unit in the back. The Cabalite are in reserve because they don't want to die this early. And Baron has joined the Warlock squad. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battle report. If you liked it, please remember to subscribe and thumbs up and make our day. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm gonna try and steal initiative. These guys normally roll pretty low. Let's go. Oh! Yeah!
No! Good start for Chaos.
Okay, Chaos, turn 1. So after stealing the initiative, I moved up all these guys. The horrors jumped off the rock, took a difficult test, got barely into that terrain piece right there with the forest. A bunch of the cultists with Karn are trailing behind them, and they're also trying to pile into the trees. They only moved 2 inches through difficult terrain and then ran a few. The cultists over there ran to the next piece of ruined ship, so they're trying to hug terrain. Over here, Fate Weaver used the Grimoire, so he is 2+ invulnerable. I got off Iron Arm and rolled a 6, so he's toughness 8, 2-up invulnerable save with reroll of 1 because of being Tzeentch. So that's amazing. And then Fate Weaver shot all his Tzeentch powers, and he kept getting denied. These warlocks were stopping every single power on a 6, so he kept rolling 6s, but they only needed a 5-up. So this Demon Prince right here, with the alligator head, tried to use Puppet Master on the jet bikes, but they denied it on a 4-up or 5-up, but he still got a bunch of 6s. It was crazy. And the one power that went through shot this little small blast right here, and that blast ended up hitting the bikes, killed one. It was only strength 2. So killed one guy, then the unit had to take a toughness test because of Warp Flame. And Warp Flame, he failed the test, rolled another 6 because he's just stacked with 6s right now, so that they failed. One guy took another wound with no saves allowed, and it killed another jet bike. So that's the thing that I thought would do the least, ended up killing 2 Warlock. Okay, so Eldar turn 1. These Wave Serpents all tried to shoot at my guys. I failed 1 grounding check. Because of Fate Weaver, he let me re-roll that dice and change the fortune of my guy and made him pass. The Demon Prince with the green wings at the front has 2 wounds left. He lost 1 from the jet bikes and a Wave Serpent. Fate Weaver didn't lose any because he's toughness 8 with reroll and vulnerables and everything. So Cthulhu Demon Prince lost 2 wounds from a Wave Serpent here. And that was the end of shooting, so I didn't fail a grounding check. I'm going to roll right here for you guys for my Helldrakes. And I got 1 of them. So one's a 2, one's a 4. Okay, Chaos, turn 2. Helldrake came in, flew over here. Basically, it wasn't in range with anything for its flamer, because everything's still in vehicles. The cultists at the back ran up. Karn's group only moved a total of 4, even with running. And the other group moved 8, pretty good. Horrors at the back also ran up. They're the multiple color guys there. Over here, we flew Fate Weaver over, Vector Strike, killed the Guardian, then shot his Bolt of Tzeentch, hit 2 Wave Serpents here, ended up penning the first and glancing the second, failed both Jinx saves. The first one has to shoot Snapfire, that's this one right here. This one just took a glancing hit, so good job Fate Weaver. Then he shot a blast, tried to scatter it, but it missed. Over there, the bikes. I was planning on assaulting them with that Demon Prince in the corner, but for survivability, we just flew him over. Vector struck the Guardians and took another 2 out, but they passed their leadership, so there's 2 guys standing on this one right here. So before that, Fate Weaver's right head used Puppet Master on a Wave Serpent, shot the side armor. I got all 7 hits with the shield and ended up getting 4 glancing hits. He passed 1 with Jink and took 3, so it ended up wrecking it, and that's how the guys hopped out there. Okay, so Eldar turn 2. Reserves were failed, so the Cabalite are still off. These Wave Serpents shot and took out the Nurgle Demon Prince with the Black Mace. Yeah, the 2 Dire Avengers tried to take him down. They actually hit him, made him cause a check. So that one Demon Prince at the back, the Tzeentch one, he was a tank this turn. I passed all his grounding checks and only failed one armor save. And that was really good. He also passed the Mind War, which was pretty crazy. I failed by 3. I got 3 invulnerable saves. I got a 5-6 and a 1, and I got to reroll the 1 and I got another 5, so he passed all of them. Chaos turn 3. Other Helldrake flew in over there in the corner. The horrors moved up. All the cultists moved up. I rolled a 10-inch if you add the run with that unit, and the unit behind them got an 8, so they're moving up pretty quickly. This Demon Prince right here used Hallucination on the bikes, denied the Witch again. Then he also made them, Psychic Scream he used on the jet bikes. Also, one guy took a invulnerable save, but with the reroll past that. Fate Weaver used Puppet Master on the Wave Serpent back there, shot at the back Wave Serpent, and took off a hull point. So it's at 1, and it has to snap fire. Over here, Helldrake and the Demon Prince flew over that one Wave Serpent with the turned cannon right here. It was wrecked by 2 Vector Strikes, and then the unit popped out. Helldrake used its Fart Fire and ended up using Demon Forge to reroll the wounds, and it mattered because one of them failed, and I rerolled it and killed the unit. There's one guy right there, if you can see it. He failed his leadership after Fate Weaver flew over and Vector struck him, and that's the end of the turn. So Eldar only have 1 kill point, and I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3. So Eldar turn 3. This Wave Serpent over here shot at the Demon Prince, but I made 3 3-ups, and I didn't even get to use my Fate Weaver re-rolling my fortune. Here, these bikes turbo boosted over there. They also made this one Dire Avenger here fearless. And that Wave Serpent there shot at the Helldrake, and I made a 5-up invulnerable save. Okay, so it is Chaos turn 4. All these cultists ran up. These guys got all the way till there. Horrors, I used the Grimoire on them, so they are 3+ invulnerable. They try to shoot at these bikers with their flickering Tzeentch power, but he denied it again. Helldrake came over here, flew over the Wave Serpent. I made it so it had Demon Forge, so I used Fate Weaver to re-roll how many Vector Strike hits it got, and I got a 6, so he had 4 hits, and it wrecked that vehicle. Then he flamed and killed the Guardians in it. So great job, Helldrake. Fate Weaver and this Demon Prince turned into jump infantry, jumped on the ground. This Demon Prince assaulted here, but before that, Fate Weaver used a Bolt of Change, but it made its Jinx save. Over here, I did a crazy fail of hits. The Hammer of Wrath actually glanced it. Everything else, which were all smash strength 10 attacks, I rolled triple 1 and a 2, so everything missed. And it is alive with 2 hull points. And he still has Cabalite coming in that can come and take this guy out with 1 wound. So we'll see what will happen. Okay, Eldar turn 4. The Cabalite shot, I think, caused 2 wounds, but I made the saves. Then this Wave Serpent shot over here at this Demon Prince with 1 wound left, caused 8 wounds. Then I rolled a 1 and a 2, and the rest were saved. So the 1 and the 2, because he's Tzeentch, I get to reroll the 1, and I saved that. Then with the 2, I used Fate Weaver, and I passed that. So he basically spared this guy's life, because that's all that could shoot him. So that finished. These guys over here used their spears and took down a Helldrake. The blast came back, but they saved it. Then they assault ran over here. And that's it. Okay, turn 5 Chaos. Helldrake came in automatically. These guys stood their ground in the forest. All these cultists are in the giant Congo line over here with Karn leading them. The Horrors are still 3-up invulnerable. And they tried to shoot at these guys. I did get my power off finally, but he made both his 2-up saves. This Demon Prince over here jumped over and killed that Wave Serpent. It didn't explode. There's still 5 Dire Avengers there, which can possibly take him out. He has only 1 wound. Fate Weaver here turned up the Daka. He used the flickering Tzeentch power and got 19 shots against this one unit with 4 dice. And then he ended up killing him because it's strength 5, AP 4. So turn 5 Eldar. These Guardians right here put a lot of AP2 shots on the Demon Prince and ended up killing him. Even Fate Weaver couldn't even help him. I rolled that bad. Over here, these jet bikes shot and assaulted the Pink Horrors and wiped them off just barely. I was 1 point short of a demonic instability test, so I used Fate Weaver's dice to re-roll it, and I still failed, so these guys killed him. One of the Farseers turbo boosted over here to get Line Breaker, and that's the end of the game. So it is a Chaos victory, which is amazing. I didn't expect that. First couple turns, they were really tough. But I did it. I killed this army. The first place winning army. I didn't slay the Warlord, and he didn't slay my Warlord, which was Karn. Karn and the cultists didn't even get into combat. They just survived, but they're more of like an objective unit. The other troop choice was the Horrors, and they died. Fate Weaver did awesome, and very proud of him. And this Helldrake came back in after killing a Wave Serpent, so pretty good. Okay, so the score ended up being 10-5 with the Chaos victory. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please remember to thumbs up and subscribe and support 4Rock. Thank you guys for watching. Rock on!